Just know it's bubblegum pink.
I'm not keto.
Jujutsu Kaisen, a story we all love. Well, I mean, some of you like it a bit too much. With what some of you have done in the span of just 4 months leaves me in shock. With the release of every JJK Season 2 episode, people's mental capacity went lower and lower and lower. We've now reached peak brain rot, which has not been seen since 2020. Where do I even start? The amount of outrageous edits I've seen in the past 3 months kind of scares me. What I'm gonna show is an edit of Rosa Parks saying, nah, I don't, just watch it.
Who would take the seat, him or you?
If he got racist, he might cause me a little trouble.
But would you lose?
Nah, I'd win.
Here's a remake of another edit. Well, I'll just play it. That was a remake of a Naruto edit. I have no further words. The more edits I've seen is just random things like math equations, edits saying, nah, I'd win. It's gotten to a point that anything has gotten an edit. Every time a new JJK chapter releases, a new nah, I'd win image. At the time of recording this, the newest chapter, chapter 249, Yuta got a nah, I'd win image. This has gone on for months. Some of them are actually pretty good, which is a sad thing. And then some of them are just, I don't even know what reaction or emotion these indicate to me. I'm like completely at a loss for words now. But speaking of nah, I'd win.
Who's stronger, him or you?
Sukuna regained all his power. He might cause me a little trouble.
But would you lose?
Nah, I'd win is something Gojo said in the official Viz translation of JJK. To give context, these images came from a panel where it was edited 3 times in the official translation. In the original fan translation of JJK chapter 230, Gojo is shown saying, I will win. The JJK community liked this so much that when the official Viz translation released, Gojo was shown saying, no. Just no. This sent the community into so much of an uproar that they bullied the translators into changing it to something similar to the fans' translation. And the new translations were, nah, I'd win. This image came back in full force when the JJK manga took a whole week break. That the community decided to make pretty much every character in Jujutsu Kaisen saying, nah, I'd win. Being ironic, because this ended up being ironic because half of them ended up dying. It got so bad to the point characters outside of JJK started getting a nah, I'd win images. It got so big that one of the animators saw this meme and decided to give it a little reference by drawing it and posting it onto Twitter. The newest one I saw was the before mentioned Yuta nah, I'd win image. One of the funniest ones I saw was a nah, I'd win saying nah, I'd win. But the original Gojo one is still unbeatable. Speaking of Gojo, Gojo's death is what sent the fanbase over the edge, and in my opinion, is what caused Lobotomy Kaisen to be what it is now. At the time, Hidden Inventory had just finished airing. The manga was wrapping up Gojo vs Sukuna, one of the most hyped fights of the entire series. But why did the community have such an interesting reaction when Gojo died? Plenty of other JJK characters have died in the past, like Yuki, Nobara, and Nanami. So why did Gojo send the community in such an uproar? Simple answer: Gojo is the most popular character. There's still hope that Gojo might have survived. He survived something similar to this before. He nearly died at Toji, but he used reverse curse technique to heal himself. The difference is he was just stabbed multiple times, not in half. He did smile in the last shot we see of him, and there is a chance Shoko could heal him. It's implied that Yui and Kirara are taking him to Shoko to be healed, and with Udahime's curse technique amplifying other sorcerers' abilities, it's still up in the air if Gojo will return. God, that line's gonna age like milk, I swear to fucking God. To give a little context, the TikTok user, I'm not gonna say the name of the account, got her bloody womanly needs product and poured the blood on her Gojo figure, and then bragged about washing it for 2 days after the fact. At the time of recording, the event's effects have done their damage to the community, or have they?
And then I don't know why, but for some fucking reason, every single fandom with an attractive dude in it always has to have that one deranged ass mother who covers a figurine of it in like period blood or cum or nut or spit, and it's just like, brother, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Last time something like this happened, but it wasn't with JJK, it was My Hero Academia, with another TikTok user rubbing her bloody womanly needs product on her Bakugo poster, and it's like, if you know, you know, and I feel like that's all this incident will really be, as well as the account the girl posted it on being banned now. This is the peak of Lobotomy Kaisen. Nothing has been as close as to how bad this is, and I don't think anything else will be. This just sent everybody into shock about how insane JJK fans are. The funniest thing is 2021 AnyTalk, which was a meme and still is, got revived by JJK fans. If you don't know what that is, it was pretty much an era on TikTok where racist edits would exist.
It made me feel good to put down an African American person because it helps them stay in their place.
And stuff like the Gojo figure incident would be pretty prevalent, or at least a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Crazy that it happened twice. Pretty much a version of it got revived with JJK Season 2 airing. Every week was something new. Everything JJK's community did was one-upping each other every time. First, it was the Gojo jokes, then it was the racist edits, then it was this. This is the peak we've reached. Who knows if it'll go further? Lobotomy Kaisen has shown us what we could do as a society, of what peak brain rot looks like, what a community can create. Both men and women have done something disgusting or depraved and should be held in a fair trial, but has Lobotomy Kaisen reached its peak? Only time will tell. With the manga wrapping up this year, it might go either way. I feel like it will tone down pretty soon, but with this newest arc and chapter post Gojo's death, we don't know. Current chapter is 249 and anything could happen. With what's happened in the recent chapter, who knows? Really, only time will tell if this is the peak or if this is really the end of Lobotomy Kaisen.
She ride dick like a carnival. Been over having flashbacks, she gon' eat me up like a carnival. It's the way I pop my shit, the host not rated.
I'm saying I'm actually shocked you would ever have thought you could beat me with this loser shit.
She ride dick like a carnival. Been over having flashbacks, she gon' eat me up like a carnival. It's the way I pop my shit, the host not rated. I'm going barnacles. Moving to feel like a Jason.